everyone, and welcome back to my second video of the year. Yes. No. Yes. Probably my second video of the year. Hello, how's 2015 going? Good? Great? Great. Good. But today I thought, because I don't really have a lot of time to film a video this week, because if you don't know, I live in Scotland, and at this time in Scotland we do these things called prelims, which are basically our big practice exams. If that makes sense. I don't know what you call in everywhere else in the world, because everywhere else in the world has different names for everything school-wise, and it's ridiculously stupid. Anyway, I'm doing those just now, so I'm going to try to focus on them. So this week's video is going to be very snappy. Snappy. That good? Okay. I thought I would talk to you about some of the films of 2015, 14, not 15, that would only be like 3 films. So today I thought I would talk to you about some of the films released in 2014 and my opinions on them and if I like them or not. And most of them are I like them or I like them a lot. So this will be fun because I love film, you probably love film if you click this, and I like to talk about the things I love. So we're going to talk about film, is that okay? Is that okay? Good, let's get into it. Now, smooth transition. And action. Is that like a clapperboard? No? I have my trusty laptop with me and IMDb, and we're gonna get into this. No yawning in the background of my videos. They're not boring, they're very interesting. So this is a list of movies that IMDb thinks are the best of last year. I won't agree. What are these movies? I haven't heard of any of these. Now, bear in mind there's a lot of films I didn't see last year because I haven't got around to it yet. So if I don't mention anything that was pretty big last year, it's probably because I haven't watched it yet, because ain't nobody got time to watch all the movies. I just watch the majority of the movies, and then I find a movie I like and I watch it like 20 times and it becomes an issue. The most popular film of last year was released this year, Into the Woods. That was released like a week ago, so it's not really... Taken 3 I'm pretty sure was also released like a couple weeks ago, so not the best 2014, and also it looks rubbish. Why is that number 5? Sorry, it looks awful. No, I did not see the interview because that is just a mess, and a disgusting mess, and I'm not gonna watch that ever. Bad people who are in interview. Guardians of the Galaxy, I did see that, there we go. Guardians of the Galaxy was... I saw it after like the hype, so I don't think it lived up to the hype that it was given for me personally, but I still think it was a really good film, and I think that all the characters were really good and the storyline was really good and the music to the film was so good, and I don't know, I really love the characters in it. Guardians of the Galaxy isn't like a comic series that I'm aware of. Well, obviously I know it's a comic series, but I've never read it, so it was interesting to watch something I didn't know much about. I went Scottish or something there. Big Hero 6 isn't even out yet! Why is it on the list? I don't... Mockingjay Part 1 was excellent. I forgot about that. Mockingjay was released last year. I keep wanting to say this year. Mockingjay was released last year, which was amazing. I loved it. It was so good in comparison to the book, and it did a really good job of book to movie, and I just think so good, and I'm so excited for part 2 because hopefully it will be the best movie, I think, because to me Mockingjay is my favourite book of the Hunger Games series. I know a lot of people dislike it, but I really liked it. I disagree with some things that happen because no, I love them, but whatever, my soul still hurts. United Museum film, that was good. I had really low expectations because I thought it was going to be rubbish, and it surpassed my expectations. It was actually really good, and I still really enjoyed it. I think the first one is still my favourite of the series, but that one might beat the second one for me, even though I thought the second one was really good. But yeah, I liked it, and I liked everyone in it, and it also makes me sad because Robin Williams is in it, and that's probably the last thing I'm going to see him in. So that's sad, isn't it? The Grand Budapest Hotel! Oh my god, that was my favourite film of last year. I don't know when it released, was it like February? March, April, that kind of time last year? And I went to see it with my mum and she didn't like it, but I loved it and I thought it was great. and everything about it was good. I loved the set design. It was just so beautiful, and the hotel was just so pretty, and oh, this is so good, and I loved everything. I loved everything. Grand Budapest was just brilliant, and I need to watch it again because I've only seen it like twice, so I need to watch that again. That was released 2 weeks ago. That does not count the best film last year. The fact that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is on here just offends me to the core. What even was that? Shit, that's what it was. I didn't see it. I just know. X-Men Days of Future Past was good. It was good. Great film, but I kind of got bored towards, like, I don't know, the last hour. I was just like, this is gonna end soon, because no, it started off really well and stuff, but then it just kind of got like, I want to leave, kind of, which I don't get about a lot of films, because like I am quite patient at watching everything to the end, but I don't know, it felt like really long, and I was just like, oh my god, when's this gonna end? They're dragging this out. So that is my only criticism of X-Men. I kind of forgot that Fault in Our Stars released this year because it was such a big hype before it came out, and then it came out and it was big hype, and now it's gone and no one talks about it. So it's kind of like, oh yeah, that was a blur, wasn't it? No? Okay. I liked Fault in Our Stars. I thought it was really good. I think it was really good book to movie representation. Everything was kind of exactly how I pictured it, like the cast and the set and things, and like the bedrooms and things. The set was really good, the characters were good, it was all just very good. I liked that they changed the end because I kind of felt like that should have been the end in the book and it wasn't, and it was I do instead of okay in the book, but yeah. Spider-Man was released this year. If you know me, you'll know that I kind of like Spider-Man a little, quite a bit, big bit. I love Spider-Man. I have for many years, since I was very young, and I've just always liked Spider-Man. I don't know, I've always loved Spider-Man. He's always been my favourite superhero, apart from my Batman phase. I always just love the Spider-Man comics, and I love Peter Parker, and it's good. Amazing Spider-Man 2 got a lot of criticism from a lot of people. I was deeply upset by it. It wasn't the best that they could have done. They could have done better. They didn't. Whatever. But I thought it was still a really good movie, whereas everyone else seems to think, oh, it's just awful. I'm like, no, it was still good. Did they try and shove too much in one movie? Yes. Did they try and put like 30 villains in one movie? Yeah. It was still really good. And I just love Spider-Man. I'm biased. Whatever they release, it could be a pile of shit. And I still say it's got good parts because I'm so biased to Spider-Man because I love him very much. Captain America: The Winter Soldier. Again, I like The Winter Soldier, but there's too much hype about it. Like, I thought it was good. Like, I saw it and I was like, that was a good film, and then everyone's like, oh my god, it's an excellent film, and I'm like, it's a good film. I'm probably the only person in the world who preferred the first film to that film. I preferred the original. I don't know, I liked it more. I preferred the story. I preferred it like back in the past. I don't know, I liked it more. But yeah, Captain America's not my favourite superhero, but he's still pretty good, so I don't know. It was a good film. Planet of the Apes, that was a brilliant film. I think that was done really well, and yeah, I can't even think of any criticism for these movies because I love them. There's so many good films. I think the animation was done well, and just the storyline was done well. It was a bit violent in places, is probably the only comment I'd have to say, but people like that for whatever reason. I don't know. A bit violent for me, but it was still really good, and yeah, I think they're better than the original movies, and they're certainly better than the Tim Burton film. If you've seen that, you will know everything's better than that version. Ugh. The Lego movie. I forget all these things are released. I went into the Lego movie thinking, oh, it's gonna be a kids film, it's gonna be boring, it's gonna be rubbish, and then I'm like, oh my god, I love this film so much. It was so good. in every aspect. It made me cry a lot. Which is not something you're probably supposed to say about the Lego movie, is that it made me cry. But it did, it really affected me. At the end it kind of goes from like real people back into the storyline, back to real people, and the real people bit like made me cry. Like with the, oh, it makes me really sad because it makes me think about things and it makes me sad. I've seen it maybe like 4 times now and it still made me cry. I have watched the Lego movie 4 times. It's something I never thought I'd say. I really liked Lego when I was younger. But then they started making it into like animation, TV shows and stuff. And I'm like, no, just Lego. I like Lego, like playing Lego. Well, it was really sexist when I was younger. Lego's for boys and wasn't for girls. It's not like that now, I don't think. Because they have pink Lego, which means it's totally gender neutral. Obvs. But yeah. We'll not go into sexism. Not this video's about. How to Train Your Dragon 2! Okay. I'm also biased to How to Train Your Dragon. It was really good. I love How to Train Your Dragon. I love Toothless so much. I would like a Toothless. I don't want dragon. I don't want any dragon. I want Toothless. He is bae. I want Night Fury so bad. I don't like, and this is kind of more the first film because it goes on from the first one, as I don't like the relationship because I don't think they should be together. Like, stop it. Because she was a dick at the start of the first movie and then like, oh, we're gonna put them together. I'm like, no. Even though she's a nice person now. I ship it now, but I didn't originally. So it kind of makes me angry. Do you get where I'm coming from? I don't know. I love it. I love when they have all the dragons coming out from like the cave and you're just like, oh my god. Like there's so many and it's just, oh, it's just drawn so perfectly and just animated, whatever. It's, oh, it looks so good. Bad Neighbours. Ugh. I don't. Everyone said that Bad Neighbours was really good and I watched it and I thought it was bad. I thought it lived up to its name. I was just like, it's a bit of shit to be honest. Thought because Zac Efron's in it, it might be alright because his films are usually quite good. But nope, it was bad. Pretty bad, so. That wasn't nice. Oh, I'm crying. Oh, that really hurt. I think that's it. I'm not seeing anything else that's worthy of a mention, to be honest. There's probably something I've missed. So if I have, sorry. I miss things occasionally. Or I just haven't got around to watching it yet. Like most of the films. I don't have a favourite film of the year because I can't decide. I don't have favourite films because I love so many films. I find it hard to dislike films. They have to be really bad for me to dislike them, but yeah. So I kind of liked every film. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe it gave you some recommendations of what films I like and you can go watch because, well, I basically like everything, so I mean, watch anything and I'll probably tell you that it's amazing. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you can give me a thumbs up and tell me some of your favourite films of last year down in the comments. That would be cool. And yeah, I will see you very, very soon with much better videos. Okay, bye bye, bye bye, mwah, bye. Beautiful.